Could you describe what's the importance of the LoRa Alliance for Omniimpex?
For us, is a unique possibility, basically, as a new technology enabling new products, which we had in mind since a long time, but there was no technology base for the transmission of it. So now we're realizing them. So like asset tracking, people tracking, elderly persons, kids, pets, and also in metering and so on. There are unique possibilities which you can only do with LoRa because all the other solutions take too much energy.
Could you describe your LoRa One solution portfolio to us?
Yeah, we have brought some with us. One, for example, is a tracking device which you can have either connected to your car or as well to a logic reader. And the RFID reader then is like an electronic driving license. Yeah. So you can make sure that a person who is allowed to drive the forklifter is not driving the crane, for example. Okay. And so compliance is one. Another one is the unit also sees any impact and alarms this impact. So if there's an accident, you know which driver has made the damage to the load or to the car. That's used in big industry companies. We have that as well. Only battery based, where the battery lasts 5 years and you can recharge it within one shift. Then we have this thing, it's called the door unit, or we call it the door unit. You can put it on inside the door frame or in front of the door frame, and it detects if somebody goes through the door and in which direction it goes. And it can communicate with your mobile phone via Bluetooth and with a LoRa network. So telling basically when a person has left the home or the office, and that's now outside, and that you can localize the person inside with these devices and outside with a LoRa network. And the third one is basically this, we call it the bed scan. It's for elderly person, and you put it on the end of the bed, and this device can distinguish if a person is sitting up in the bed, turning around, or prepared to stand up. And you can set at which level of these movements you want to get the alarm. So that's for people which need assistance to go out of the bed or go to the toilet in the night and so on. So as more elderly people needs to stay at home, this gets very important. We have lots of other products in the security sector with certified locks, for example, that you can keep your track of the device. Expensive things like in the hospitals, the machines that you can localize them, or if somebody takes something with him home, you will still, on the LoRa network, you will still know who has it, where, and you can track it this way. Other things are on tank level measurement. So everything what you need to be refilled, from the water bottles in your office to the tank for your swimming pool, for example, with the chemicals there, that it gets automatically noticing the company which doing the service when it has to be done, and therefore they can save a lot of money by planning the routes much more efficiently. So that, I think, this localization and refilling of consumables, I think that are the two biggest markets for LoRa.
Why did you select specifically the LoRa technology for your solution?
This is the best solution combining range and resistance against disturbances from other waves. That's the reason for it. This combination of this is unique. You don't have it with an only narrowband solution. You don't have it in the same way.
Which markets are you addressing with your solution?
Yeah, you saw it already in the industrial market as well as so-called security or social alarm. That are basically our main markets, and then it's globally, so we adapted the frequency to the requirements which are on the different continents. So we do it as well for the European frequencies as for US, Australia, Asia, and so on.
Thus far, what is your impression of the all member meeting?
Fantastic. It grows, as I said, from the last one a lot to here. And you see really the drive and how fast the new things coming up, the spirit in it, that to solve, to working together. And it is a unique opportunity that the network providers and the hardware developers and the software people coming together, sharing the ideas, make the new guidelines for the next step, basically, of development. And I think that's very important. And it's not only like normally with Logic and other alliances where we are a member, it's once a year. Here we have it already like 2-3 times a year. And then, of course, you can move much faster. And that is, I think, is one of the benefits.